They need to fully know the names of their body, understand what those bodies are for. Don't tell your girl that your pee, your bum bum. No, name them exactly as they are. Have you started having that sex conversation with your children before they become teenagers? Hi, my name is Queen, and you're welcome to Mom's Talk with Queen. Here on this channel, moms, I promise you that you're going to get value. So please, before I go ahead, I need you to subscribe. I need you to turn on your notification button so that when valuable videos are posted, you'll be the first to get notified. Make your comment, whatever points I'll be sharing. Feel free to add whatever your wins are. Feel free to put in your own suggestions. Because you see, in this journey of motherhood, nobody knows it all. We keep evolving, we keep learning. But the thing is, for whatever I learn, whatever research I make, whatever are my personal experiences and challenges, I will be sharing it on this channel. So mommies, turn on your notification buttons. So I'll go ahead. I'll be sharing with you 6 vital conversations you should be having with your children before they become teenagers. Mommy, trust me, you need to have this conversation because they are a must-have. Number 1, understanding their body parts, different parts of their body. These discussions are a must-have. Your children, while at home with you, before they get to boarding school, before they are fully aware of themselves, they need to fully know the names of their body, understand what those bodies are for. Don't tell your girl that your pee, your bum bum. No, name them exactly as they are. Your breast, your vagina, your vulva, your scrotum, your penis, your just name them exactly as they are and tell them what those parts of their bodies are for. Yes, I know they teach those things in school, but the ones they learn at home and from mommy sticks even more. So please take the time, educate them properly on the functions of each part of their body. Then also tell them who should touch and who should not touch those parts of their bodies. Those bodies are peculiar and theirs alone. Very important. Number 2, safe and unsafe touch. Your children should understand what is safe touch and what is unsafe touch. Example of safe touch, like hugging, like shaking hands, by brothers, by sisters, daddies, mommies, relatives. But even in the hug, if it becomes extreme, you should learn to tell your children to say no. Your children should be able to tell no for anything that they are uncomfortable with. When your children tell you no, mommies, don't always get angry. Why are you telling me no? I told you to do this. Always try to ask why that no was said in the first place. Because your children have the right to say no to what they are uncomfortable with. If you constantly teach them not to say no, my dear, they become victims of the unforeseen. You never can tell. They just could be in an unlikely position. And because they've mastered the act of not knowing how to say no, they just will not know what to do. So let's not always shove our children or shut them up when they tell you no. Always trying to inquire why that no was said in the first place and teach them to vehemently say no to what they are uncomfortable with. Tell them, of course, the doctors are permitted to touch your body because it's for health purpose. But even at that, that's with the permission of their parents. Your children really need to have this information passed to them by you. Number 3, the private concept. Discuss what is okay to be done in public and what is okay to be done in private. Your children need to know this. Talk about personal space. They should learn to respect people's personal space. Yes, when somebody says don't come in, don't come in. No means no. Close, like things like closing the door after them, taking the bath and closing the bathroom, not coming out naked, valuing every part of their body. Your children need to know this. Talk about personal hygiene. These are the very conversations you should be having with your children. Number 4, where babies come from. But age appropriate, of course. Emphasis is on age appropriate because there are age appropriate sex conversations you should be having with your children. But let's say you have a curious child and the child wants to know exactly what happens. You can go as far as telling that child that the reason why it is daddy and mommy that gave birth to you is because the seed that is put into mommy's womb, mommy's egg, and germinates into a baby daddy's seed is put into mommy's body, and it will fertilize a certain thing they call egg, and that egg grows into who you are. You understand? Then when they are so inquisitive, don't worry. Over time, I'm going to be posting age-appropriate sex conversations you should be having with your children, so you know how to nip it in the bud. The very conversations you need to be having with your children. So your children need to know how babies are formed, how babies stay in the womb, how they grow. Number 5, respect and consent. Emphasize on asking permission before doing anything. Your children should learn how to ask for permission. Even if they want to give you a peck. Mommy, can I give you a peck? Very important. Mommy, can I give you a hug? Mommy, can you give me a hug? Those permissions are very, very key. There's this 5 magic words we were taught when we were in school. 5 magic words. Please, excuse me, sorry, thank you. I think the last one is pardon me. These are permission keywords. Your children should learn how to use it. Please, excuse me, sorry, thank you, courtesy. These very, very conversations, or this knowledge you're passing down to your children, just makes them stand out. Imagine your child being very courteous, and I'm like, excuse me please, can I do this? So they don't just go straight to doing things without knowing boundaries, without respecting people's spaces. So you need to teach your children this. Number 6, media and online safety. Very, very important. Let them know what to see online and what not to see. What to see on television. Explain to them the importance of what they see. For me, what I do for my children, I educate them that according to the Bible, as a Christian that I am, your eyes, your ears are gateways to your heart. Even your mouth, what you see. So, and Bible has encouraged us to guide our hearts with all diligence, because that is where the issues of life flows out for. So imagine you have, gotten exposed with unnecessary things that start hampering your thoughts. You no longer think the way you're supposed to think. That brain God has given to you to use it to be productive and think up things that can help your life. You have damaged it with unnecessary things. So for me, I try to educate them that kissing scenes, erotic scenes are for adults. These are things God has kept specifically for daddies and mommies, and they should not rush, in trying to get themselves exposed to seeing all these things. You know why I'm saying this? You will not be with your children all the time. It's not every time. Sometimes they go to auntie's place, uncle's place, and so many things will be placed in your absence. If you haven't taught your child what to view online and the importance of viewing that very thing, they just will be unguarded, and most times they get exposed. And by the time they are exposed, they start finding expression. Yes, they start finding expression. So please, mommies, try your very best to educate your children on these 6 very important things. Tell them also not to click on notifications they are not aware of. Yes, tell them to tell, and also to tell you when anybody is bullying them online. Tell them never at any point in time to send their nude pictures to anyone. It doesn't matter how much they like that person. That's a very private thing to do, and sometimes you don't know what's going on in the person's mind. So we parents are the ones that are saddled with the responsibility of coaching these children in the way they ought to go. So thank you so much. Before I go, I'm going to be sharing also 3 tips I think every mom should do. Number 1, start early to talk about sex with your children and make it normal at home. Don't scream, why are you talking about sex? Your 6-year-old child comes home and tells you, Mommy, I like a boy. Don't shout, hey, this girl. No, that is the time to start having crush conversation with your child. Let her understand the importance of waiting. In fact, explain what crush is and all of that. Your children need to know that. When you're discussing these things, say it with all sincerity, because these children are smart. You lie to them, they go outside and they get all the reasonable answers and realize that you have told them lies. You've lost that your child. Your child will no longer trust you. So mommies, please and please, the conversations you're having with your children should be very, very truthful and genuine. Number 2, use life situations while discussing these things with them. It's not when you gather them, I have conversations about sex. No, while you're baiting them, or while people are cooking in the kitchen, or while you're having your dinner in your story time, you could bring up this topic, discuss it with them with grace, cheerfulness, Make them understand that, yeah, mommy too have had these experiences. You can use your own life experience to. I remember when I was discussing with my children on my first crush when I was in primary school, and how all that went on. It was a good laugh. We had a good laugh, But it made them know that, yes, most of this mistake, mommy did it. These were how mommy came out of it, and it becomes a relatable experience and topic to them. And the last but certainly not the least, be calm and honest, and give them age appropriate conversations. Let them know, let them ask you whatever. Let your children be so comfortable to ask you whatever. There's this thing they call law of first mention. You see, you that was able to tell them that very thing first, and you told them with all sincerity, you become their go-to whenever they have issues concerning that very topic. So mommy, be very accessible. Don't shame your children. Don't make them feel very bad to even tell you whatever they would have told you, because they can as well keep quiet and discuss these things with their friends. So as we do this every day, you will see our children growing into the purposeful children we want them to be. Until I come your way next time, please, like I said, subscribe, turn on your notification buttons, and make your comments as well. I'll sure to respond to whatever questions you have. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.